Hey, Scandal Squad. Excuse me, you guys. Welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Hey, Lulu, Armand is in the house. So I am back with a quick video, and this was inspired by Popcorn Planet. So last night we had a really live, we had so much fun last night, you guys. We did a video about Jay-Z and Beyonce, about the fact that Solange is telling her that she needs to dump Jay-Z. So we did that. And when we did that video, we were talking about the fact that all of these alleged mistresses that Jay-Z had. So just so y'all can know, I'm not making this up. I'm going to share this screen. Okay. So last night we were talking about, if you could see, let me see. I had just had it. So the Trinidadian. So y'all remember this. We were talking about Jay-Z's alleged, mistresses, and the children. Rymir is one kid, but there was also a Trinidadian model that he was alleged to have had a son with, right? I mean, these are all allegations and rumor. So we were talking about it. So I made a joke and said, oh, I guess that's my homework. I have to go find out her name and see if I can get some information on it, right? So today I was just on, popping around on the internet, and I saw Popcorn Planet did a video about Beyonce's baby bump. But in that video, he talks about Kathy White being the mistress, and he talks about Wendy Williams. So we're going to listen to his video. Shout out to Popcorn Planet. And we're not going to look at the whole video, but just a part that I wanted to, that just reminded me of the whole thing with the Trinidadian baby mama. And so we can kind of clear some stuff up that he got wrong. But yeah, so let's go look at that video. So I'm going to play his video. And like I said, I'm not going to play the entire thing, but let's see. So again, it's not the whole video, but it's him talking about Beyonce's baby bump. And then I'm going to talk about the part where Jay-Z was alleged to have had yet another son, which is not the current kid, Rymir, who is trying to get the DNA test. And you guys let me know if you can hear it.
To be perfectly honest, there's definitely a fold. It could be the dress. When you watch it in this like full-on slow-mo, which when they do the slow-mo shot here,
it is again slowed down.
Like, pay attention to the whole belly.
As Beyonce sits down,
this folds normal. This is the fold in question, and it easily could just be the dress.
Meldrum, her dress folds. That crease caused a worldwide controversy.
I could see it either way. I agree. Something seems off.
Down. As Beyonce sits down.
But you can see the crease of the dress sort of create there. So I'm not as sold as some of you. I know some of you are going to be, Andy, you're crazy. It's fake. Someone who really believed it was Wendy Williams.
Slow motion, you'll notice she's either giving birth to a Frisbee or Stewie from Family Guy. Look at the shape. Look, do you see? There it is. There it is.
I mean, you can't see it. She got the audience to go, woo, based on the most low-res, far-apart shot in the world.
What that is, B. Okay.
But now, what did Wendy Williams also know? That's the thing, because I do actually think.
So what I want to say, too, is that I do believe that Beyonce could have had a surrogate. I do believe that. Was it Kathy White? I don't know, because some people are saying that Blue Ivy is Kathy White's daughter. I really don't believe that. But I do believe she could have had a surrogate, just like Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian. I think that's something that these wealthy women are doing so that they don't have to, go through the process of their body changing. So it's possible that she could have, had a surrogate.
I think Wendy Williams was ahead on a lot of things.
Now let's bring it back and freeze it. Yeah, oh yeah, we're analyzing. There it is. What is
now,
that?
This video did get scrubbed from a lot of other places. She stands up. She talks about her own pregnancy and is like, this doesn't make any sense. Why that fold would be there. She really pretty much wasn't buying it. She also put up this image, which she said at the time Beyonce was using to sort of prove, no, it's real.
Sure. Okay, be very clear. Then I'm pregnant too. I mean, anybody who's had a good smothered pork chop or a good burrito, girls, come on, we all get this. Morel, my makeup artist, can make a good one. Right, Morel? I mean, I'm not. I'm going to get red later. Look, I'm not saying that she's not pregnant there. All I'm saying is, honestly, that proves absolutely nothing.
It's true. It doesn't prove anything. You can easily stick out your belly and have it. Now, she goes in and explains the theories.
It's helping Beyonce's sagging recording career.
The pregnancy was helping her sagging recording career at the time.
It is sagging. I mean, the statistics show, but you forget all about that because you're so focused on, oh, Beyonce's pregnant.
Cowboy Carter's also not doing nearly as well as it's supposed to. And at the time this happened in 2011, it wasn't doing well. Can I just reiterate again how I think overrated Beyonce is? I put a tweet out. In fact, I just to prove I'm not alone in this, I thought I'd get backlash from the Beehive, but I didn't. I released this tweet. Am I the only one who finds Beyonce overrated? And it was a pretty big engagement for just a simple little tweet when she did that halftime show at the NFL this past weekend, which sucked. I'm going to keep it honest. It was very boring. It was very boring. I don't understand the big deal with Beyonce. But here's some more theories.
Number 2, these are conspiracy theories. Beyonce's pregnancy is a way of keeping Jay-Z's alleged mistress away.
Yes, you hear the audience. Yes.
You know, this is what I love. This is what I love about this show.
Okay, so this is the part where I think he kind of got it a little bit mixed up because he's going to say that Wendy is wrong, but actually she's not. So listen, let's go ahead and listen.
Oh, you can't see everything that I can see, but people are snapping their necks in nodation.
I love in nodation.
How about this one? The alleged woman over in allegedly Trinidad with the alleged 10-year-old alleged son, allegedly by Jay-Z. Beyonce's trying to keep up with her, allegedly. And
so she's confused. Let's elaborate. This Trinidad alleged son issue. Here's the theory, okay? Now, Jay-Z had an alleged mistress who died at age 28. This woman was named Kathy Karina White. She was found dead in her Manhattan apartment on September the 2nd. White, a Howard University graduate, contributed to various online publications, was the CEO of her own PR firm, White Label PR. Cause of death was an aneurysm. Now, she was alleged to be the mistress of Jay-Z. Rumors sparked after she and model Claudia Jordan were allegedly spotted in Vegas in Tao nightclub, sitting at a table with Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Young woman who was rumored to be tied to Jay-Z has died at only 28. Industry publicist, fitness, and beauty expert Kathy Karina White, known as Corey to friends, has passed away. Friends of White confirmed death via aneurysm. It's not clear what kind of aneurysm she died from, as it can develop on many.
So I'm going to stop it right there. Okay. So that's the part where he was wrong. Wendy was very specifically, I just showed you in my chat from yesterday, talking about the Trinidadian woman. So the mistresses, okay, so let's get them clear. Rymir Satterthwaite is currently the young man. Let me show his pic. Let me share this tab. Rymir Satterthwaite is the young man who is currently trying to get the DNA from Jay-Z, who alleges that his mother, Wanda Satterthwaite, had a baby, or that Jay-Z is his father because his mom was involved with Jay-Z when she was underage. So that wasn't necessarily a mistress. That is a person allegedly that could potentially be a woman that he had a child with before his marriage to Beyonce. So let's put him out of the way. So some people get Rymir and this other little guy confused, not the same people. So the person that Popcorn Planet was just talking about, Kathy White. Let's see, do I have Kathy White up here? I'm not really. He explained who Kathy White is. Kathy White is the young woman who had the aneurysm, and she allegedly, or it was speculated that she was having an affair with Jay-Z right before Beyonce announced her pregnancy, and she ended up mysteriously unalived, right? That's Kathy White. That's a possible mistress. The person that Wendy was talking about, that he said she was wrong about, no, she was not wrong. If you listen, I was a pop culture queen from back in the day. About, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it came out at around in maybe even before 2010. It's been some years. I don't have the exact year. But what Wendy was talking about, and Popcorn Planet, no, she wasn't wrong. She's referring to this person right here, Chanel Scott. And Chanel Scott had a 9-year-old son. And they said, is Chanel Scott's 9-year-old son? Let me make sure you guys, it's on the screen. It's really small, but this is what she was talking about. So let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. And y'all can go look it up too. Is Chanel Scott's 9-year-old son, JayZ's, and this was blah, blah, blah. It has been claimed that JayZ allegedly fathered a secret love child with Trinidadian or Trinidad model Chanel Scott. According to Star Magazine, the 41-year-old rapper fathered a young boy 9 years ago with the model and is still in contact with her, also giving her child support. Malik Syed had been wrongly identified as the child's father, but DNA reports prove that the 99 Problem singer is the child's biological father. At the time he was born, my son Malik thought he was his child, but they did DNA tests. It's been determined that the child is JayZ's baby, the Daily Med quoted Syed. Okay, so that's who Wendy Williams was referring to. And that's the woman that on our live last night we were talking about. So, and if you see my thumbnail, I have her picture, Chanel Scott. Now, nobody's ever proved for a fact that it's true. I mean, it was just a rumor and it's a possibility, but this is the young woman here. Let me see, is there even a date on here? Okay, so this was 2011. So I said 2010. So yeah, about, what's that, 14 years ago? This story came out and it was all over, the magazines and the tabloids. And this is Chanel Scott, the woman that that allegedly had the baby. And this is the young guy, the son. Okay. So just to clarify, this is another article. Star Magazine is reporting that rapper JayZ has a secret 9-year-old son with Trinidadian model Chanel Scott. It's been determined that the child is JayZ's. Chanel told me that JayZ gave her $1 million to keep her mouth shut. Chanel took that money and bought herself a really nice house in Trinidad that the whole family lives in now. My understanding is that he's paying her child support. She says he's a good father and he has a lot of interest in the boy. It was a big old mess at one time, but I think it's resolved now. So they said these reports are coming only weeks after Beyonce announced her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs. So if you guys could remember, there's the Kathy White who they're saying was having an affair with JayZ. And then there's this woman here, Chanel Scott, who around that time, that Beyonce announced her pregnancy, this story was released. So Wendy was not wrong. This was another one. So as we know, these are all allegations. This little guy could possibly be JayZ's son. I don't know if it's true, but this is what's reported. Then there's Rymir Southaway, who currently has a DNA case out, trying to see whether or not JayZ is his dad. And there's allegedly a young lady, and I didn't even look her up for this, but there's a young woman who Tasha K mentioned recently that she was going to do an interview with, and that people, if you kind of look around, it's not hard to find her, that allegedly she's his daughter, that her mom had a relationship with JayZ and gotten pregnant. So what we know as of now, there are 2 sons. This guy here, which I'm sure he's 10, he was about 5 or 6 there, or 9. So he should be about in his 20s, Rymir, and then a young lady. So 3 kids allegedly that JayZ may have had children with. So Kathy White is not the person Wendy Williams was talking about. Kathy is deceased. And we never, there was never a confirmation that she gave birth to a kid and that JayZ was the dad. There were rumors that she may have been pregnant, but again, that was not proven. And there are no further reports to substantiate that. So if y'all could just hit the thumbs up for me, I'd appreciate that. And I just wanted to come with a quick video about that because we had just talked about it last night. And And I remembered it. A lot of us remembered it, but people were getting Rymere confused with this little guy, the Chanel Scott son. And I don't even know his name. I don't know if they protected his name. Let's see. Did they even give us his name? Which we really don't need to know because he was a kid at the time. He was a minor. But yeah, so a lot of people who haven't been following this, they assume that Rymere is this guy here. No, it's not. Two different situations, totally different. And this kid here is probably younger. I'm assuming if it was in 2010 and he was 9 at the time. This guy here would be younger than Rymere because Rymere is in his 30s. So, and you know, the situation with Chanel, it sounds like allegedly JayZ took care of it. He's taking care of that kid. So the only one that there seems to be an issue with is Rymere, right? For whatever reason, JayZ does not want to take that paternity test. But we do know with all this litigation he's going through now, that Rymere might find a loophole and force him to have to take the paternity test. So I just wanted to clarify that. And I wasn't even, the whole thing with the Beyonce, the bending belly, the inflatable belly, I believe she could have had a surrogate. That's not out of the realm of a possibility. It's just that I don't think it was Kathy White. I don't believe the conspiracies. Do I think that JayZ could have, you know, had a mistress and could he have dated Kathy or somebody like that? Absolutely. I mean, Beyonce sings about him having, you know, extramarital relationships during their marriage. But is she Blue Ivy's mom? I don't think so. If anybody in the comments, if y'all think that, does anybody disagree or y'all have a different opinion? I just don't think that it's that Kathy White was the surrogate nor her mother. I just don't. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to clarify that. I just saw that trending earlier and I was like, wait a minute, Wendy was not wrong, because I remember that was all over the tabloids. And because the young lady, Chanel Scott, she's a very pretty girl. I mean, JayZ got good taste in women. He likes them pretty. Clearly, he likes them pretty. You don't mess with nothing ugly. But she was a very, very attractive woman. So I totally remember when this came out. Yeah, she was not wrong at all. It was this woman here. She is the Trinidadian woman. And yeah. And allegedly he has a love child with her. So anyway, y'all, that's my time. I just wanted to bring you that quick story because I saw it on Popcorn Planet. And I just wanted to clarify his comment that Wendy was wrong. No, she wasn't wrong. That is the story and that's the woman. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy New Year again. Please think about, if you're not subscribed, please hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.